Dropping back, it's Steele. A little screen to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls in the deep ball. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Badger!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right?
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll run it to the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Steele. He's got an open man. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Little touch pass to the receiver. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Got his man on the outside. And that one did not work.
Well, the offense on 3rd down.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Steele. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Fires deep toward the end zone. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Badgers want to pick up the tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before...
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. Moments like this, you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to pass. It's Steele. Got his man quickly. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Rush. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Fires to the right. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, and they almost had another one. And this defense is dialed in, man. The interception on the last possession, almost another one there. They've got a really good read on this passing game.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down.
Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Steele. Here's a hit. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You know, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers burning the people.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Badgers have this offense rolling. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rush. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the tailback. Running into the open space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Direct snap. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't... Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Steele. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the...
Touchdown, Wisconsin! And the stomping has commenced. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you along. Sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Here we go! Hold on! Let's go! Let's get up! Ready! Waiting! Banner! Hold on! Brass! Ready! Let's go! Ready! 22 water! Ready! Here we go! Ready, go! Brass! Hustle it! Form! Set up! Set, ready! Charcoal! Let go! Drum! Cooler! Waiting! Base 27 jump!
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference take How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams.
Pace 27. Hold on. Come on, set. Here we go. Here we go. Flag. Flag. Flag trumpet. go. Set, ready. Set, go.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with a default roster option. Here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the updated list of available options and customize your conferences complete with unique rules and protected rivals. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's press. Time to figure out where on the coaching staff you want to start. Whichever. Now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention to the expectations of the role. Failing to meet the... Let's quickly walk through recruiting in EA Sports College Football 26. Our recruiting system follows a three-stage approach. Stage 1, add a player to your recruiting board. Once they're there, you can select actions to gain intel on what they value when it comes to committing to a school. These actions also help to get on a recruit's radar and can move you into their top schools. Once you're in a recruit's top 5, Stage 2 commences, allowing you to pitch to a player the things your school does well that they value. If you're having trouble finding interests that match, try to use the sway mechanic to get a recruit to change their mind. Finally, when a recruit is ready, Stage 3 is all about you closing on the recruit. It's at this point you can host a recruit on campus, allowing you to focus on specific school strengths in an effort to get a verbal commitment from the recruit before signing day. Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. The Rockets have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Kentucky's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Sprinting away, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Toledo's offense will take the field for the first time. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Rudolph. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's Gleason. Makes the catch. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Rockets look to keep this drive humming. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Rockets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gilmore. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Catch in the middle. It's long. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Rush is on him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time on target. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the first marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab past the marker. And the Wildcats will keep this drive going. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going downfield for the big play. And he holds it in after 25.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Working the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the inside give. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air. It's Gleason. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rockets will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. And back to the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Rockets. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Going up top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense.